Okay. Well, hi everyone. I'm so glad you got to be here. We're going to do real quick what Strength Finders is, because, and I'm going to put you on mute, Miss Robin. Is that okay? Okay. There we go. Because we're bouncing that term around, and Strength Finders is a Gallup organization that have done studies, thousands of people, and have come up with, it's more important that we focus on our strengths than our weaknesses. And this is a book, this is the book, there's links, I'll get you links if you don't have it, but I'm gonna just slide this over. The reason we focus on our strengths, you look at a star, we want to be bright. If we focus on, as you see here, if we focus on our points, our strengths, we become bigger. If we do not, we become just well-rounded, becomes just ordinary. I'm sorry, round, a little blob, not a figure, stand out. We want to shine brightly. We want to focus on our strengths, our talents, and be a star. That's what we are stars. So that's why we want to focus on this and be the best that we can be. When you take, it is a assessment, a strength finder assessment. Yes, you can go through these strengths and just pick out what you think your strengths are, which is fine. But this is a very systematic, objective way to identify your strengths. There's 34 strengths, and they rank it for you. The top 5 is what you focus on, but we are all part of all of these. These strengths are a part of all of us, just not higher on our list. But remember, when you take this test, and this test, it's not a test, it's an assessment. These are some tips. If you buy it through Amazon, it's $20. You get the hardcover book. It's great. You get to, look at theirs. Robbie's got it. There's no good or bad strength. There's no good, right or wrong answer. Relax and be honest in your answers. Give yourself at least 30 minutes. Ours took a little longer because you get a code and then you put it in. It just, the assessment itself takes 30 minutes. Give yourself more time. Norman and I took it last year, and we took it again just a couple days ago, because last year we had the dogs barking, we had other things, we did not focus on it. And so remove yourself from distractions, you'll get a lot better results. Read your strengths report. Don't take that technical support. That was for during leadership. But these are good tips generally. Strengths are better than stereotypes. You start with your strengths, you appreciate the differences on your team. No strength is not better than another. Do what you do best every day, and you connect your leadership style to your team's needs. That's for me. These are the different types of strengths. There's executing, influencing, relationship building, and strategic thinking. Now, I don't have achiever on my list, and I'm going to show you what my list is, but most of mine are under relationship building. I will achieve by going through by using my strengths of relationship building. You achieve those strengths by using your talents. You will achieve an activator by using what you are strong at doing. So there is nothing, we are involved in all of this. There is no one thing that we are not involved in and get to do. Strategic thinking, just to give you an idea of what that is helps your team consider what could be. They absorb and analyze information, the strategic thinker does, and that can inform better decisions. And these are the different talents that are under strategic. I found this very informative to just kind of work through what we were looking at. The relationship builder, which 4 out of 5 of mine are in here. The ability to build strong relationships that can hold a team together and make the team greater than the sum of its parts. And I love that. That speaks to my heart. Influencing, knowing how to take charge, speak up, and make sure that the team is heard. We need every part of this. We need everybody that has the strength, all of these strengths. Executing, know how to make things happen. They have the ability to catch an idea and make it reality. Mine is a ranger in this executing. Otherwise, I'm in relationship. This is strengths drive performance. There's a strong connection between who people are, what they do best, what people do best, and how people feel. And how people feel is how they're going to perform. So we want to focus on our best. It also takes less, in my mind, it takes less stress, less energy, and more joy. It just is. People who focus on using their strengths are 3 times as likely to report having an excellent quality of life. That's what we want, is a quality of life. We have to work. We will work. We have to invest in improving our strengths, but quality of life. And by focusing on our strengths, they're 6 times more likely to be engaged in their journey. I'm hoping that's journey, but that nice lady there, I can't think of her name right now, was standing in front of that slide. Strengths drive performance. Different is better. And you'll see every one of us are going to have very, very different, hopefully, different strengths. Our differences make doTERRA better. It's liberating when you stop pretending to be something we are not. Success does not require perfection. We are enough to grow. That doesn't mean we don't stop working. We have the tools to grow. Move from being well-rounded to becoming well-developed. Now, strengths and stereotypes. Stereotypes are saying, I can't do this because I'm a mom of 6 kids, I've got a full-time job, that's a stereotype. Explore, don't judge. We have to do the fundamentals. We all have to do the fundamentals, but we all do them fundamentally different. We don't, there's different ways. Strengths are much more predictive of someone's success than our stereotypes. Educated, not educated, that's your stereotype. It doesn't make any difference. One of the most important languages you can learn in the world is a common language of what is right with people. Not what is wrong, what is right with people. I love this. Stereotypes are interesting. Strengths are powerful. Stereotypes are where you came from. Strengths are where are you going. Stereotypes describe the past, and strengths predictive of the future. Stereotypes are very simplistic, very common. Strengths are sophisticated. Stereotypes are assumptive. Strengths are scientific. Gallup has gotten in there and proven this stuff. Stereotypes, who you are. And strengths are who can you become. And I love these people from Gallup are just amazing. But one of them actually is a doTERRA rep. He works for Gallup. He is also a silver right now, and he spoke, and they wanted him to go to Great Britain. And he said the only reason he'd go, or the only way he'd go, is if he could stay as an account manager of doTERRA. So he is stationed in Great Britain, and yes, do we have a chat here going? I'm sorry. Yes, we can become Blue Diamond. Yes. There is no, stereotypes would say new builders, they need help. No, you don't look at a new builder. You look at their strengths. You look at this person is a person that, and I'm thinking of mine, a developer, a connectedness, a relator. That's what you look at. I'm a guy and I don't see many other guys. It doesn't make any difference. guy or gal. It's your strengths which is going to make the difference. I'm a busy balancing life as a full-time worker. Doesn't make that isn't going to make you succeed or fail. It is your strengths and you investing in your strengths. I haven't only been, and I hate the word only, and they did too, I have only been a stay-at-home mother for the past so many years. Doesn't make any difference. You can succeed because you have innate talents and strengths. Strengths are better than stereotypes. I can do this. I can do things you can't. You can do things I can't. Together, we can do great things. Mother Teresa. I love this quote, and they used it. I was just so excited. I'm going through this a little quick because I've got other things kind of got planned. What I thought was fun, here's the strengths of the owners. This is neat. So I want everybody to see, you know, where they are at. Everybody's different. And the colors, you'll see there are different types in there, you know. Okay, let's see. I thought I had more pictures. Hold on here a moment. No, I didn't. What I was going to do is show you mine real quick here. And so you can see what I'm talking about. And then I lost it. Oh, well, we'll find it here in a minute. I'm gonna, we still have it. Yeah. We still have a few minutes. I'm gonna open it up for questions at this point. And as I'm finding, anybody have any questions as I'm finding my picture of my strengths, okay?
Well, this is really fun. I figured since Felisa was looking for hers.
Oh, here we go.
Rena and I's number one was both intellections. And
awesome.
I just thought that was fascinating.
That we're both smart.
That we both have to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think, and both Norman and I just became Harmony. We did not have number ones until we went to leadership as Harmony. So you can, our mindset is shifted.
Well, that was the enzymes, Felisa.
Yeah, that too. But it is where we are right now in our development. So
I think that's what I struggle with the most, is being okay right where I'm, not okay, but not meaning that you don't want to strive, but accepting where I'm at on my path right at this moment, that's okay.
You don't have to accept where you are. You just need to build on your strengths. That's where you need the building. The things that don't bring you joy are the things that are not your strength. And you want to bring joy into your life. It will take a lot less energy to build on your strength than it will be on your weaknesses.
Which that's what I've felt like I've been.
Yes, and that's what we're
trying to do, is be the perfect person.
Yes, and we don't need perfection. We need strength. Jana, hi.
Hi.
Hi, Jana.
Hi, everybody.
Glad you're here, Chickie.
I know. I'm glad I could finally join on the call.
It's a little odd tonight. We're not in our nightgowns.
So one of my strengths is intellection as well. So
of course, need to know.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But the cool thing about intellection is that you're a source of information for a lot of other people. So you can gather information and be knowledgeable about resources and where things are and stuff like that. But I put a link on our on my business page for the group, I put a link to the doTerra website where they have individual videos for each strength.
Oh, wow.
That breaks down how you can use that strength in your doTerra business, and they've done an amazing job with it. So go check that out.
Yeah,
I have seen it. It is awesome.
I haven't seen it yet. That's
It was funny. They said, yeah, Gallup was excited about it, but then they went and doTerra-ized it. But they were very proud of it. They've been working on it for a long time, and it is. They went around the room and actually did picked one silver, one diamond, one blue diamond, and went through their strengths right then and there, and how that's the next thing we're going to talk about next week once I get all my notes together, is how we can use this to help our business.
Mm.
And that was the last thing, or the last session on Wednesday.
Mm.
I think to me the most fascinating part of it is we can find someone's strength and then be able to give them, you know, a section that makes them so happy they want to do it.
right.
Because that's the key about strength is actually where you love being anyway.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, like I have almost at times coveted to be able to do what Robbie does, but that's not me. So, you know, you play to what you're good at, and then you bring a lot of joy to your, and you also by knowing your team's strengths, you know what's going to bring them joy. And you can play to their strengths, and you get a lot more joy. That's, you know, it's not always fun, but it's a lot easier to do when it's played to your strengths.
I'm excited to push it a little further because, you know, we did ours several months ago.
It hadn't been that long. It was just January or February. But we've been so busy.
We haven't even really gone.
We haven't had a chance
yet.
So if we're actually going to reserve a night so that we can kind of just take it apart and.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to do the fire hose on all this information. So I just thought, let's get to know what we're doing, or what it is that we're doing and why we're doing it on a high level. Mm-hmm. And then we'll pick it apart, because there are just so many good things we can do. And yet, on the other hand, we can do it ourselves too by just going through those videos. Mm-hmm. Right. There are specifics on how to use it to build your business in those videos. But we can do it together too.
I'm going to take it on Monday, because I'll be back home and I have the book at home.
Awesome.
So when I get back home, I'm going to take that strength thing on Monday. So I'll let you know how it goes.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's Jana, you gave this to us so long ago, and it's the season to use it. Thank you.
Right. Yeah.
It's finally the season. Put it that way. But no, it's not even a finally the season. It is the season. Like they said, the only difference between an elite and a diamond is time. It's time. There is nothing else. The difference between an elite and diamond is just time, and not just. It's time, and it's time, and everybody's time is different. Uh-huh. There's things that you will need to learn that, you know, because of our strengths. We just process things. We have to go through the same steps, but we do them in our own way. We do them, or like they said, we've given you the skeleton, now you can put the frosting on it.
I got a jalapeno.
Oh, are you guys at IHOP?
Yes.
It's like your favorite place, huh?
Well, they had internet, and we were actually in town for a class. And so previous to this, and so we just met here.
We made bracelets. It was fun.
And
Built
Kimberly, that
relationships,
bed that
that's
you're
what
in is really grand.
Say again?
Yes, if you were here earlier, I showed them where I'm staying.
Oh,
So this is.
wow.
Let me show you. Hold on.
Holy moly.
Oh, I see Kimber. Yay. Hello, Kimber. I know you have to leave it on mute, but we're glad to see you here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, that's fancy.
It's my goddaughter's house. This is where I stay when I come here. So yes.
Are we still recording, Felisa?
Yes, we are.
Sorry.
Because you never know.
They're real people.
Yes. And one other little thing that happened this afternoon, and you know, it's becoming a little vulnerable. I do not place myself. Texas, East Texas, country people love it. You know, I'm comfortable. That's where I'm comfort. Palm Springs, downtown Palm Springs, not my comfort zone, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go down that road. But that doesn't mean, you know, my brother told me of a place that had awesome food, his version of an IHOP. I agree, it did not look like an IHOP, but it was awesome food, breakfast foods, where I'm good. So we're walking along, and these people gave us a sample, and I said, well, thank you. And we got talking to them because we talked to people, and they were sweet. They brought us in. It's a spa. So then we get to introduce to the owner of the multiple spas. He owns multiple spas in Texas and Palm Springs.
Nice.
So he goes, can we do a facial for you? And I'm going, sure. Free. He says, can I do a free consultation? I said, sure. My little word of free. It's like 2 hours later, after doing a one-on-one with him, and him giving us 24-karat gold facials, we probably have a new customer. He wants to go in and enroll himself. He wants breathe. He wants this, and I said, you know, because he had other things he needed to do at the shop there. But for 2 hours we talked, and so we have contact information. We will probably. So you need to get out of your comfort zone. There are good people, good down to earth. You know, that's where I'm at. Is that's my comfort zone. Getting out of my comfort zone, and that's good. So, and that's my strength is relationships. So I can just go that way, and we are going to take this business to another level here, ladies. And everybody can do this. I was going to say if I can do this, but no, everybody can do this. Not an if I can do it, because I can. There's nothing stopping me or any of you. And you never know where you're going to be. That's my big thing for today.
Yay.
I'm so
That was
glad
awesome,
you're
Lisa.
leadership.
Excuse
You guys
me?
are healthy.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. He did an amazing job. And Norman, come show tell. Put your
Did you
face
get a
down here.
facial
Look at that.
You're handsome.
But yes, we've both been sick, and we really needed this to get us back to where we needed to be and looking healthy. So I am going to shut down the recording because I'm going to pop off here, but you guys can continue talking if you